actually, I remember we got Magic is going to be one of the people that is going to be coming up. But I can't see who the opponent is from there.
Yeah, I actually had the pleasure of commentating Magic, I think during either Squad Strike or Doubles yesterday, and I believe he was the Lucina. He actually had a very solid performance, and it's interesting to see now we're outside of that sort of venue of things. We're into singles, and we are into our first set here in pools.
Yeah. And right now, Magic doing a pretty good job of just controlling center stage right now. Or is it backwards, or does it feel like it's been happening a lot?
Hey, we will find out. For the time being, though, we got Lucina Joker, very interesting matchup. Two very solid characters in their own right. Maybe some people would argue top 10 characters apiece. What do you think of this matchup?
Overall, kind of, Lucina's just going to be doing Lucina things. Joker doesn't really change too much. Obviously, you got the side B with the projectile that you got to play around, but outside of that, he is going to be just boxing with like all of his limbs, and then that short dagger does not really compete much against that sword. So overall, Joker, you're just going to kind of look for those ways to slip in through that wall that Lucina's going to be putting out, and then just
brilliant stuff there from Magic to take that first stock. And like you said, I feel like Joker is kind of a linear, not really a linear character, sorry. He's a very dynamic character, but there's very specific things that Joker really wants to do, especially when he has Arsene, and Arsene could be pivotal here as he does have a stock deficit. We'll see how he can utilize his persona.
Yeah. The main thing here is that you really got to clean it out on these ledge guards there. And going for a down air like that is very, very high committal. So if you get the right option, you're going to be able to get that kill, but you make that right read, you're just getting right around it.
What a brilliant back air there to force Magic off stage. This could be huge, but he does let Magic get back and doesn't quite get the punish from the ledge read.
Doing a good job of just cycling them out, but with no Arsene, it's going to be a little bit trickier to kill, but I think that back air is just about to do it though.
Those down airs doing work for Magic right now, but doesn't quite get the follow-up. This next stock is going to be vital. You think, yeah, it really has to get it. 148 on this Lucina. Arsene almost back in play.
I mean, honestly, that was a really good recovery coming there from Yacht, just keeping it just really patient there. And honestly, if they went for the overcommitment there, I think Magic just want to clean it up there.
Yeah, that's huge to take the stock too right before he gets Arsene. Get a little bit of extra credit here. And now Arsene on the board.
And we got no jump too, but that early up, be good to be able to get through.
Yeah, fantastic stuff there from Magic, who's really holding his own at the moment. Just has to get one more clean hit here, you would think, to get the stock.
Also something that we're seeing a lot from Magic, whenever they're going for those tech situations, they're always doing dash down smash. So they're going to try to condition the fact that Yacht will not roll in there, or if they're just kind of going for that. But obviously, I'm going to be looking for that to be kind of their gambit, to make them always roll away so they can get the kill.
Yeah, very emphatic performance so far, especially on the stock, getting so much extra credit, making it really hard for Yacht to touch him.
Yeah. Nope.
Huge. That extra damage as well. Just about whipping that back air. Arsene online though.
Yeah, just a little bit off that sense there with that edge guard. Went a lot deeper than they were expecting. But overall, not going to really eat too much for it.
Yeah, and Lucina's such a quick recovery too. You got to be very, very precise if you're going to try and edge guard that. Yeah. But now with Arsene online, maybe the counter comes into play, but not too much time left on this persona.
The other thing too is just like Yacht kind of looks like a little bit lost when it comes to just like approaching. So I want to see a little bit more mix-ups there.
Yeah, 179 on this Lucina. That's one thing that Magic's doing really, really well so far. Is just holding onto his stocks for so long, making it really difficult for Yacht. But that back throw finally going to do it. Yeah, we're getting out the stock count.
Yeah, getting really greedy there with that F smash, but with that much percent lead, you don't really have to worry too worried.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier to get, a little cocky maybe, for lack of a better term. Nice little forward air there to force the offstage situation. The ledge read could be the end here, but good stuff from Yacht to make it back.
Yeah. So right now Magic doing what he needs to do, just controlling that center stage. Oh, wow!
Beautiful up smash from Magic, and that's going to take game one in his favor. The Lucina putting in plenty of work here. That was probably his best character that I saw yesterday throughout his sets that I had been a part of. So.
Gotcha. I just wondering, what other characters did he have on rotation?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
No worries about that. There's a lot that goes through with squads.
There's a lot that happened after that. My brain is not quite that big. I can't retain anything that happened more than an hour ago. I'm sorry.
You're all good. But overall, honestly, I am not used to seeing up smash there to catch like the ledge get up there. But it's really smart, because that way you don't really have to guess which side you're going to be on. Perfect placing to just catch like that, normal get up attack. I like it.
You know what, actually, I want to say when I saw Magic yesterday, it was in doubles, and I think he was teamed with a Joker. And I feel like maybe having your static, I don't know static because I don't know the player too well,
Yeah,
but if his doubles partner is a Joker, you have to imagine he's got to have pretty decent matchup experience here too.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you've been playing this game for a while, you've got to have experience against Joker at this point.
Yeah, he's not exactly fighter pass 2, number 6, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, at a certain point, it's just this was just one of those matchups that you need to know because everyone was picking up Joker at a certain point.
Interesting to see the battlefield pick here too. I feel like this is a stage that is honestly pretty good for Lucina.
I mean, as Joker, there are some things that you can get with those platform extensions, and then obviously it's pretty good for those grapple hook combos. But for the most part, I feel like there's been so much damage done to Yacht from that last game that he hasn't really had a chance to utilize that grapple hook at all.
Yeah, it's a fantastic start though from Magic once again. The 112 on this Joker. Arsene doesn't have too much time left, but maybe just enough to steal a stock. Not quite. A lot of damage output though, getting close to evening it out.
Yeah, and then we finally saw the grapple hook come in there, but unfortunately did not get the mix-up off of it.
Yeah, well, and it's something too that I mentioned with when I was on here with Ducks yesterday. The stage pick can be such a double-edged sword. Maybe it benefits Yacht a little bit, but Magic is really utilizing these battlefield platforms a lot to his advantage.
The other thing too is like Yacht committed way too early to that edge guard there. Like Magic was like nowhere near the bottom of the last over there, but he went deep for that immediately.
Yeah, and that's especially against Lucina, overcommitting at all against a character with such good frame data and punish games is really tough for you.
Yeah, also just like with the ledge trapping capabilities they have, and like the ability to edge guard Joker fairly well. I'm kind of surprised that we saw that come through.
Really well placed back air though from Yacht, evening out the stock count, keeping it a little bit closer than the last game. A nice, like a slightly earlier kill than the first time around.
Yeah, let's kind of see how Yacht tries to get back in there. Right now, Magic's still doing a really good job controlling the center, but here's the opening.
Nice combo to slight percent lead as well. Plenty of time still on this Arsene. This could be huge for Yacht. Really good usage of the gun so far, especially when he's got Arsene online.
Yeah, he was also aware of the tech scenario out of that. It's just that he didn't get the right read on it.
All those down tilts though. Ooh, and Joker just hanging out off stage. That was like some cartoon, like Tom and Jerry stuff.
Oh yeah,
he didn't see the ground below him, so he was still standing there. You know?
Honestly, I forget like how long he's able to like hang off there whenever that happens. It's always strange to see.
Whoa, a little bit goofy, but a beautiful back air from Yacht, sealing another stock, and actually the first time I think we've had it have a lead so far.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. So one thing I do want to point out is like Yacht was always going for those low recovery edge guards, so that way Magic was conditioned to go high, so off of that, pretty easy conversion again.
Yeah, beautiful equalizer though to bring it back to an even stock count here. Not much to pick between them at the moment.
Okay.
Arsene almost online.
Yeah, smart use of that Robles guard there. Just keep shooting more if you got that counter out.
To be fair, he was very close actually catching out the follow-up from Yacht. Not a terrible option, but this is solid from Yacht. A good Arsene hit could be the difference here.
Yeah, and also something that Yacht's got to realize is that those smash attacks are not catching Magic. It's like you can't just go ahead and charge them.
Right.
Oh, that one's
gets
gonna catch.
Caught by an up smash, and Arsene is the difference in the end, as Yacht does take game 2. I had a feeling that might be it. Because here's the thing with that, right, is he only really had, realistically, one more Arsene in that particular game. I feel like if that Arsene runs out, Magic has way too much time to kind of dog on him before that Arsene comes back. But he managed to get that clutch hit right before Arsene was about to run out, and he steals the game, and we go to a game 3 situation.
Yeah, and without Arsene, that up smash was not killing. So no, good stuff for Yacht for just tying it up over there. So honestly, something I'm a little bit surprised about is that we haven't been just getting like the classic PS2 nonstop scenario. So I'm kind of curious to see where Magic's going to opt to counter pick to. But
yeah, it's a pleasant change of scenery to not be on PS2 every single time. I thought he was hovering over Yike. Over Yike. I said Yike twice. Ike for a second there. I was so excited to see Ike. I love Ike. But sticking with Lucina, can't blame him for that at all. But Lucina's working wonders for him at the moment. For this PS2 pick, we'll see how this goes in Game 3.
Yeah, so something that I'm noticing a lot is that like Magic's doing like really telegraphed aerial approaches. There's like always like full hop like fair, almost nonstop. Get the nairs mix in every now and then, but it should make it pretty easy for Yacht to call it out with an anti-air as long as he's paying attention to it.
Right, these two players, you know, especially when you go to a Game 3 situation, you have so much time to learn each other's habits, even if you've never played each other before, and that's going to come into play really well here. Nice down air once again. We didn't see as many of those in the last set, or in the last game rather.
Yeah, for Game 1 though, we saw a lot of that.
Maybe it's just the fact that there's not that middle platform here. A little bit more space to work with in between the two PS2 platforms for Magic.
Yeah. Oh, okay, trying to call out the roll-offs with that up smash again, but not giving him the roll this time.
Yeah, Nice little uppie there from Yacht. Trying to keep things level. A lot of percent on it at the moment. Good down tilt from Magic, but not quite the follow-up.
Yeah. And honestly, the spacing game is coming out pretty good. It's just that the reaction execution is just not quite there at the moment.
Yeah, this first kill is going to be so huge. They're both at kill percent, you would imagine.
It's like
there.
outside of like Dolphin Slash, they're not gonna really have like a quick to just get that out.
Yeah, in those scenarios where you gotta be so careful getting too antsy out of your shield, you know.
Yeah. Okay, spam back airs.
Ledge situation is gonna be really crucial too, and well done from Magic with that F tilt, taking the first stock of the game and setting the tone.
Yeah, no, he's doing a really good job of just holding down the center stage. Just keep him out, and that's all he had to do. Eventually, he's going to kill.
Beautiful spot dodge there as well, keeping things going, but Yak getting out of pressure. And now it's Magic off stage. Good recovery, though, but the falling forward air from Yat taking the stock and even things out.
Yeah. All right, now we got Magic with the control of the ledge again. Oh, missed the roll.
And Arsene online hasn't been hit too much yet, so he's going to have time, but it's a good F tilt off stage as well. That's going to waste a little bit of the Arsene meter.
Oh, we got no jump, but it's back.
It's great stuff from Magic, but yeah, finally answering back 35%, nothing to sniff at.
Yeah, I just got to be a little bit careful with how he's approaching now, because right now it's getting called out.
It's a great reversal there of the situation from Yacht. It was really kind of a percent deficit, but almost nothing between them at the moment now because of those few Arsene hits that he got in there.
Oh yeah, no. Arsene's always going to be the equalizer no matter where you're at.
Right, such a huge thing to worry about against Joker.
Okay, not quite a double edge dance, but still a good position.
Close enough, yeah. I mean, I feel like Magic has been really good at these ledge situations. Didn't quite have the read there though, and this actually gives Yacht an opening.
I was about to like compliment Magic for not going for any huge overcommitments, and then we throw a F smash out.
I mean, that's commentators cursing that, you know. You don't even have to say it, it just happens.
This commentators thought at this point.
Right. Beautiful back air though from Yacht. Now it's a ledge situation that he has to deal with, barely whiffs the back air, but Arsene back online.
Yeah. And now we've got to be a lot more careful with those overcommitments on Magic's side, because like with Arsene, you've definitely got those options to just kill real fast now.
It's a really tense situation now. The next stock is going to be a huge difference maker. Obviously, Yacht's going to want to keep on to Arsene as long as he possibly can. Nice little down tilt from Magic. Just waiting the option. Great dash attack, though. Offstage situation and a beautiful back air from Yacht.
All right. Yeah, perfect spacing on that one as well. It was a little bit where he might have passed out a little bit too.
With a random shield breaker from Magic. That's the first time I think he's used it all set.
It is.
The raw shield breaker, though, to take the stock. And a great equalizer. Yeah,
and like unfortunately for Magic, I don't think he's really been doing too much to condition shield out of Yacht, just the way that he's playing. Yacht's been mostly relying on movement, so that little shield breaker setup that you can do to pop it, not sure if we're going to really have too many opportunities for that.
Yeah, they've both been super dynamic. They're just flying all over the stage here. Arsene back online, and how much of a difference maker can he be this time? He's kind of on getting close to his last legs here. 83% Lucina with so much kill power.
Yeah. I'm not sure that would have done it just yet. We only got 59% on Magic, but we do have Rage coming through now.
We'll get there eventually. These players both have been able to live for quite some time in this particular game. Arsene almost out though, and there he goes.
Yeah. I got a little room to breathe as Magic now, but I had to call it the burst option there.
We'll see if Yacht can't get Arsene back before the end of this match. That could be the difference maker. Maybe the Rebels guard here or there. Nice little down gun, good forward air though from Magic.
Yeah, wasn't ready for that conversion out there.
Yeah, this could be huge off stage for Magic, makes it back. And a great read though from Yat. He steals the set with a back air at ledge. Fantastic stuff from Yat. So effective with those back airs so far.
I think we just got some.
We got some grub, my guy. Thank you so much.
And for once, it's actually
fruit
healthy.
blend.
Yeah.
I have been eating like garbage all weekend, so this is probably great for me. But what a set that was! Such a good start to this pool. I mean, we've seen, at least I've seen, particularly in my block, some really good like back and forth stuff, and that was a fantastic, fantastic start to this.